but just thought I'd come and mix it up with the people, the fine people of YouTube land. Haven't checked the latest on the hurricane that downgraded to a tropical storm. It's probably a little less than a tropical storm at this point, right? You think? Landfall Thursday evening, Saturday morning. It's gotta be pretty weak by now, right? Lots of rain, lots of flooding. That makes me kind of sad. I definitely am in a spot that's prone to flooding, being right across from a river. And we had some basement flooding earlier this year, which was not cool. Mother Nature. So you might be wondering where we're headed this morning. We are headed to one of my children's, or actually two of my children's, cross-country track meet. So it's about an hour and 15 minutes away from home. I don't know how far they're going to run, but we're going to go cheer them on, show some support. It's ridiculously early though. 6:59 right now on a Saturday morning. Oh, we forgot the garbage. It is garbage day. We're going to have a big garbage day. I didn't even think about it. Trouble for that one. Just realized it's garbage day, and we're supposed to take the garbage. I can probably take it another time though. Probably take it another time. Anyway. So yeah, big old rain event. Florida, Georgia, North Carolina, South Carolina, Tennessee, Kentucky, I'm sure. Plenty of rain there. We got 2 inches of rain a week ago. So we're good on moisture. It'd actually be nice if it stayed dry. The sun just starting to climb. The sun just starting to peek up behind. We're just getting a nice little sunrise behind us. That's what it's all about. But anyway, what's that sign say? Auction today. Huh. So anyway, we get another hour to drive, but it's a fairly scenic drive. I like getting out, seeing the world. It's quite the privilege to be able to drive. Take it for granted, but if you really stop and think about it, it's quite the privilege. Holy cow. The scene is really looking great behind me with the sunrise. looking good in front of me. The first peaks of sun hitting the tops of the hills, some of the fall color, the fog, the farm stuff, the animals. It's an idyllic kind of a morning. The only thing that would make it more idyllic would be probably a pumpkin spice latte with absolutely no sugar, no fake sugar. Something that wouldn't destroy my body. Holy cow, look at that fall color. The reds, the yellows, the greens still. Lots of green left. It's been a pretty warm fall so far. I mean, you wouldn't know it's fall if the sun wasn't setting at like 6:30. You wouldn't know it's fall if there wasn't colors in the leaves. It's been warm. We've been in the 80s for the daytime highs. It's been pretty nice. We've blown past my earliest frost date so far that I've experienced here, which was September 18th. September 6th, we got down to a ridiculous like 36 degrees though, but since then it's been pretty nice and mild. Our lows have been in the 50s and upper 40s. But September 6th gave me a scare. We may have even gotten some frostbite on some leaves September 6th, but I don't know. Probably not. But I think it was very close. I still need to go to the farmer's market. I was hoping to go today, but my boys are in track and field or whatever, so they have Saturday track meets. And anyway, I don't know how many more chances I have left to keep my membership standing for next year. I know my boys have one more track meet next week on Saturday, and then maybe they're done. But I certainly need to go to the farmer's market and bring something to sell. I feel like the only thing I'm gonna have might be tomatoes, maybe. It's gonna be rough. I haven't looked for sweet potatoes yet. I could sell like maybe garlic for like garlic seed if I want to fill out my table. I have a couple of pumpkins, but it's going to be a very weak showing, that's for sure. My carrots are not growing very well. I just need a ridiculous amount of organic material and nutrients. I did not fertilize anything this year, and I really should get some fertilizer in the garden for next year. It's almost like I'm planting my garden in the sterile ground. There's a hay field. But anyway, I just need to keep at it. If it was easy, everybody'd be doing it, right? That's supposed to help ease the pain. It doesn't really. Ooh, we're gonna hit that sun. Boom, beaming me right in the eyes. From behind, too. Right. We're gonna take it up a notch and put on these really cool sunglasses. How's that? Does that increase my credibility at least 15% or more? I think so. I think the credibility is now increased. People are like, yes, that's a guy I can trust. Alright guys, how's the audio by the way? Oh, I'm swerving and I got a guy behind me and he's like, is that guy drunk? And I'm like, no, it's the sun, it's in my eyes. The sun is literally bouncing off of my side mirror into my face. Holy cow. Holy mackerel. Can you guys see that reflected off of my face? The sun is just literally in my eye. There we go. Alright, the sun is setting now. Down a hill. That's much better. I feel like I would love a truck.
I'm a story artist on Spirit Untamed. I'm going to show you how to draw some of the characters.
But I can't forget. I got a minivan. It's pretty cool. What I really need to do with my minivan here is install a transmission cooler, which I have sitting on my shelf at home. But you got to take the bumper off and splice into the coolant lines and stuff. And it's just like, it's doable, but it's kind of a mess. Technically, I could buy a brand new bumper because the bumper on my car's shredded up from hitting raccoons. I also need a new timing belt and water pump and a tune-up. And I kind of want to do it myself, but when I watch the YouTube videos about it, it's like they literally have to take apart the entire vehicle. They have to take like engine mounts off and all sorts of things apart. And you got to make sure that the timing belt's lined up perfectly. That is absolutely scary. But if I could do it myself, I'd save $1,800 easy. If I could do it myself. It's like, I'm never gonna know how to change a timing belt and a water pump if I don't try. But then I could also destroy my vehicle. So that's probably something you want to do with a really low value vehicle if you're doing it for the first time. This vehicle still has quite a bit of value. Well, it doesn't have any trade-in value because it's a rebuilt title, and we tried to trade it in and they said they'd only give us $2,000, which is pretty much the equivalent of giving away your vehicle. Because after we were like trying to investigate the trade-in value of this van, we went on a 6,000 mile vacation in it, and it's like, that was, imagine getting a rental car. You definitely spend $2,000 over the course of 2 weeks. So anyway, this thing is way more valuable if we just take care of it and hold on to it. I don't want to spend $2,000 on a new timing belt, though, and the sun is just blazing in its full glory. Look at that. It's like the sun wants to come out to play. And my only request is that it doesn't burn my cornea. Try to fix the issue there. Much better. It's a beautiful day. We got people saying, hey. I don't know if you're still there, but hey back to you, buddy. It's a fabulous day to be alive. Sometimes I see videos where they quote some fancy math, like telling you how special it is to be alive, how astronomical the odds are. It is rather impressive if the math is true. I mean, it's not like one of those things where you got to keep quoting the same fancy quote to yourself. Like, It's a 1 in a trillion chance that you're still alive. But it is cool, like, think about it for like 2 minutes. Huh. Interesting. Holy cow, in Amish. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this. 3, 2, 1, right there. That was quick. Yeah, the Amish are out in full force. We were going to bring a rooster and hand it to an Amish, but it was so early in the morning, I was like, we better not. We're just going to drive to some random Amish farm and give them a rooster. I think we should do that during like business hours though. I mean, it is business hours for the Amish technically, because like I think the Amish Paradise song is like F4:30 in the morning I'm milking cows. So I think they're up at 4:30 in the morning, but I was like, you know what, it's like 6:45. Let's just, we had the chicken in the car, but then I was like, it's kind of early to go to a random Amish and ask them if they want a chicken. Personally, I think I should just set the chicken free somewhere. I mean, it's like, I don't want to butcher it and eat it. I haven't really found any comfort in making my own chicken wings from scratch, but you know, it's like it's a rooster. Like just let it roam, and if something wants to eat it, like oops, right? It just seems like the right thing to do instead of like giving it to an Amish so they can eat it. I don't know. It's a pretty little rooster. Like it's classic farm rooster. We want to eat our eggs without having little half-grown embryos inside of them. We're not really trying to grow more chickens, but it would be the way to do it. I kind of had a thought, like, instead of giving the rooster away, what if we built it its own little area away from the hens, and maybe gave them a partner, like give them one hen, and then they could start their own. Like we could find our finest hen and just start growing those kinds of chickens and selling them or something. I don't know. We'd get like one a day. Put it in the incubator, and then we'd have like, we could put an ad in the paper saying baby chickens for sale. On strike 77. I want to know how much that trailer is.
Now we're gonna draw Chica Linda. So again, start with big circle for the chest. Another big circle for the hips.
Are we still live?
And swoosh to connect them.
I think we're frozen forever. Is the screen frozen, guys? Is that why I have 3 viewers now instead of just 1? Because people are like, who's the guy with the muscles? Wow. Well, that's me. My name's Daniel, and apparently I have an extreme amount of muscle. Look at that. Is the screen frozen for you or just for me, guys? Drop it in the comments. Can you even hear my voice anymore? Can you hear my voice anymore? I just want to know.
Chica Linda actually means pretty girl in Spanish.
I don't think it's gonna unfreeze. I think I'm just forever frozen in this position. So I'll let you guys go. We'll come back again. Okay, guys. That's all I got. That's all I got to say. Bye-bye.
Another swoosh for her mane.